Hey there, fellow degenerates, Mio here, aka Lazy Waifu Hunter, and today we're going to be going over the upcoming Infinite Arena. So first things first, as of right now, all you guys know that the current issues with the coronavirus is affecting a lot of countries, and primarily like places like China, Japan, and then here in the US. So I hope you guys stay safe and, you know, just keep going on, living on, and then just play some King of Fighters All-Stars while you guys are pretty much stuck in quarantine. So overall, I wanted to go over the basics of what Infinite Arena is. So basically, in Arena, you can only have chosen one team. So now we're able to choose two teams, the offensive and defensive. Whatever we set for defense will be our defensive team, and then whatever we set offense, you know, will be that sort of thing. But the really cool quirk about Infinite Arena is that you can't really use the same character, you know, twice. So whatever you choose, it won't be available for the next set of matches. So you can play the arena as much as you want as long as you have usable characters for the mode. So we have two modes, the low cost mode and the high cost mode. The high cost one, as you know, is going to be the ones that are like 52 and above. You're going to be looking at like a lot of teams that will have whale based teams, you know, that sort of thing. But the rewards will still be the same. Well, not the same, but we'll have better rewards compared to previous arena. So what I want to focus on, and then and also low cost arena is going to be 52 and below, and you know, different like I said, arena overall, this rehaul will give us a lot more rubies than the current one. So overall, I want to show you guys some good advice that I got from a lot of the JP players. And the one thing that has changed in Arena is actually the difference in how you gain points. So as you know, we gain points for getting perfects and that sort of thing. That has not changed. But the one new thing that they have changed is basically how, you know, we lose points by damage. So in the current trend of Arena, we have lost points by taking a lot of damage. So if you took some damage, you lose like 20 points and that sort of thing. That's no longer the case with this new arena. With this new arena, we lose points based on the time lost. So you want to know, you know, what kind of cards can I use? What kind of characters can I use? So before we can we'll take a look at the overall characters and stuff, it's better just to get, you know, a kind of gist of what you want to aim for. So what you want to aim for is high HP, high defense, because you want to delay the enemy as long as you can, you know, so that they lose points just fighting you. So we're going to take a look at what I have set up for low cost arena so you can get a gist of it, and then I'll go over some cards to show, you know, what you know you can actually bring and some examples to it. So we're going to take a look at the team that I'm currently building for low cost arena, and the first one we're going to look at is Sakura Athena. Sakura Athena, as you see, has 52 cost. And basically, she's like one of the perfect ones for low cost arena. And here's the fun part: I got her 6-star cards, both the special and the optional cards. So as you can see here, I have from my previous video, then when I went over the Platinum Banner summons, I went over Athena's cards. So with Athena, I have her equipped her Crystal Shoot skill that gives her the 12% damage, decrease the damage when she uses the ability, and I gave her the optional card where, you know, she actually has a 6%. Well, at max, it's a 12% chance to gain super armor for 3 seconds. I haven't maxed these cards out. You know, I'm going to be on my way to maxing out before the arena revamp, hopefully by next week. So what I have her equipped is Siblings Training, which basically increases HP by a certain amount percent. At max, I think it's about like 5%, you know, so you're looking at a 15% increase of HP. Don't worry about the effect. The effect is something that I'm not really worried about. It's the stat game. So what you want to do for a lot of your characters, especially in low cost arena, is boost your stats, boost your HP, boost your defense. And then for an optional card, I have the Chizuru set, the Guardian, the Yata. Increases defense by 1.7%, increases HP by 1.7%, and then if you put stats into it, then you're looking at maybe I think 4 or 5% of HP increase, which is still phenomenal. So with low cost arena, you'll be using low cost units, and like if you're building your characters in a way where you're causing enemies to like lose out time, you know, and best characters, they can do it a lot easier compared to OG characters. With low cost arena, if you build your characters in this type of way, you know, any person that's fighting against you, they're gonna have a lot harder time. If you have Festival Athena, then I highly recommend using her, and then just slap on HP cards and stuff, and then if you have her special and option cards, then use that as well. So next on my low cost list, I actually have Hydern. So with Hydern, I'm using the same thing, Siblings Training, with 2 of the Guardian Yata set, optional cards. So that's double the cancer, that's double the HP. You know, it's pretty much just great, especially with Hydern being a defensive unit. People are gonna have a lot harder time to just be hitting, doing a lot of damage on him. More or less, I can't really see a type of, you know, counter for this sort of plan. So you get the idea of building your cards. If I had to make a suggestion, just go with Sibling Training. Don't go with the Billy set. Billy set is garbage. Don't go with Attack. The reason why I say don't go with Billy set, yes, you're getting the 5% defense increase. I mean, it can work, but then like, I'm not entirely sure if the power charge of the Siblings Training will work in arena. I haven't actually tested it because I'm the type of person to not really, you know, risk, you know, testing this type of thing, because it gives you a certain percentage start at like start of the stage, and I'm not entirely sure if arena or league is considered that start of the stage. Might try maybe around reset, who knows, but you want to gain your stat boosts from everything. You want to either go with balance or defensive. Reason why you want to go with those, excuse me, reason why you want to go with those is because balance and defensive characters have better base stats and defense and HP. Balance with HP, defensive, as you know, with defense. That's all I can say. Strikers have the worst stat, you know, allocation when it comes to defenses, and they get melted easily. So with this change means one thing: a Makusa Reflect, I'm sorry guys to say, it's useless. You know, Mukai and Kula, they're still good defensive characters in high level arena once the high cost comes out, but at the same time though, they're not really putting a lot when it comes to just stalling your enemies, because as you already know, Mukai's hella squishy, and then Halloween Kula's hella squishy, because both are attackers with low defense stats allocation. So, you know, so now comes the characters. You know, I already went over the characters. Just currently, if I had to say what you can use for high cost arena, I would recommend maybe, let me see what I have. Chang is still a solid build. If you equip any characters with Tekken option, summer option, you know, as long as you can get that delay in the enemy, you know, you can still get the fuck up on that. So we'll take a look through my characters, and then, you know, we'll see what we can use for high level defense. Orochi is mixed because, you know, once his Epic Quest version comes out, his Epic Quest version might be a lot better when it comes to high cost arena, because his Epic Quest version can petrify enemies, which is really good. This current iteration of Orochi, yes, he can actually be annoying, but at the same time, his AI is pretty much garbage. So I would suggest using Chang. Actually, most likely Terry. I would actually recommend using Terry. Let me equip him with his set. So Terry with Noah set. I actually will probably switch. Oh, I haven't actually done this yet. Here you go. So Terry with his with Noah set to give him defenses on his skill triggers, and then either have a option set for him to gain super armor, because he only gains super armor when he blocks, and I'm not entirely sure if the AI is really effective at doing the block proc. So Chang, Terry, if you don't have any of the fest cards that like I have on the screen, because I'm missing a couple fests myself, later on you can get probably Kazuya. Actually, yes, Kazuya is a pretty good one. He's a balanced character. He hits hard. You slap on Noah set on him. You give him Tekken option, a summer option. He'll be just as cancer as he is in live PvP. Jin's pretty good usage. Like again, Tekken option. He's tanky. He's got really good defense stats. Really great in high cost arena. Ling Xiaoyu, defense set, the schoolgirl. If you were able to put in like $40 into her character package, then I recommend that on her. Armored King, yes and no. Yes, basically because he's a defensive unit, and then no because he's not really a good defensive unit, because his grapples and stuff are very slow and are not. I mean, actually, if you think about it, his grapples actually do give you time, because if the opponent gets hit by his grapples, then they'll be stuck in a skill animation of him just twirling around and then just doing like wasting time for the enemy. So you want to maximize the amount of time that you're wasting on the enemy, that sort of thing. That's basically it. Rimuru a good one. She actually has an interrupt. She can pretty much just freeze you and you're pretty much like dead. Her defense capabilities are all right. She could actually be pretty brutal when it comes to just stalling for time, because all of her skills like have a very long duration, and not only that, even when she finishes using her skills, they still stay on the field. So if you fuck up and get hit by her super armor that still lingers like about like 3-4 seconds, then you're pretty much fucked. Let's see here. Anybody else? Amakusa's a good one-ish sort of thing, only because of his defensive stats, but the main problem is that he's more for just reflecting damage than anything. If you want to go with Amakusa, then go ahead. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not that good either. Let's see here. Any of the OG characters that's really difficult, I would say just slap on anything that gives super armor. If you get Tekken option, use that. If you have the summer option, use that. Anything that gives super armor on being hit still wastes time for the enemy, and it gives your characters a chance to actually hit back. So it's a pretty much good interruption. Other than that, there's really not much I can go over when it comes down to it. It's just that's all you can basically do for Infinite Arena. So when you set up your defense team, you make sure that you waste time as much as possible. Use super armor cards. Use health items, that boost your health, boost your defense. You want to be as cancer as possible, especially when a certain somebody in the future will be coming out and he's a fucking monster. And I'm being legit serious here. There is a future character that is 100% cancer. I am not revealing who he is. It's one of those things. I want this to be a surprise, because it's a lot more fun that way if people try to figure out on their own, who this character will make the defensive league a lot more cancer. He's cancerous in low level league. He's cancerous in high level. Not league. Low level arena, high level arena. He's a 100% must get. Do you have to roll on him in the banner? Who knows? I'm not telling you guys. It's one of those things you have to find out on your own. So outside of that, that's basically all I can give you. It's really easy. For your offense set, then grab your most damage dealing cards. Your Nova set, your Tekken set. Anything that gives you the advantage. Hell, Alice in Wonderland Tea Party set is a really good set to use if you want like damage. The new Halloween the new Halloween set, really good card if you want to have damage. So you know that's the basis of it. I can't really tell you much anymore. It's all based on how you play the game and you know your skills when it comes to the AI. So that'll be all for today. You know, I hope you guys stay safe. Things may be tough outside, but you know we just gotta pull through. So see you later, you fellow degenerates, and I hope you guys like the content. Please like and subscribe, and see you later.